Dylan, first game back at Hindmarsh in a couple of years. How exciting is it going to be that you're going to be playing here?
Yeah, so exciting. This stadium is the home of the true home of Adelaide United, so we're really honoured that we get the chance to play here, and yeah, can't wait for the 21st of March.
And with the tickets as well, it should be a pretty big crowd. How exciting is that? Hopefully going to break a W League record.
Yeah, that would be amazing if we can get the South Australian football community right behind it. I think in terms of the World Cup in a couple of years, it'll be a really good showcase event to show the world why we deserve to host a FIFA Women's World Cup game. So yeah, it'll be a huge day, and hopefully we get a really good crowd.
Tell us about that side of things. With it was mentioned in the release as well, the hosting the World Cup. We'd like to show that Hindmarsh is the place that they should come. How's that going to work, and what's a day like this going to do for Hindmarsh Stadium?
I think it'll just be a really amazing showcase of women's football, and hopefully prove that Adelaide will get right behind it when the World Cup's in Australia. I think it's yeah, a good chance to prove ourselves to stadium selectors, I guess, and yeah, for fans to get right behind it.
What have you seen crowd-wise this year? I've been to a few games and they're pretty loud, but numbers?
Yeah, I'm at Martin, and I think we've been averaging over 1,000 most of the home games. So yeah, that's probably the best crowd figures we've had in a while, which is really amazing. We can really hear the support when we're playing, and the Red Army has been really great as well. So yeah, it's been amazing so far, and hopefully this can just top it off for us.
Obviously we love 15,000 people here, but when you walk out here in a month's time, whenever it is, what would you expect? What are you hoping for?
Oh, the dream would be a sold out Cooper Stadium, but if we can break the attendance record, which I believe is 3,000 for a regular season W League game, that would be amazing.
It's a pretty rare thing to have a company sort of buy all the tickets. What does that mean to have people so interested in women's football that they want to sort of invest in that way?
Yeah, we're really grateful for the support of My Money House. A lot of us have played in the W League side for a long time, and this is the first time something like this has happened. So, we're, like I said, really grateful, and hopefully we can put on a really good show.
What about the state of the team at the moment? Why do you think you're in the position that you are?
Honestly, I think it's been a few years in the making. We have a very local kind of South Australian team, and a lot of the girls are starting to kind of hit the prime of their careers, hopefully, and yeah, it seems to be clicking for us this year. I think we're such a really close group, and yeah, it's, like I said, a few years in the making.
How has that eventuated in results? Everyone sort of playing together and being together and playing in the off-season together. How does that translate to results on the pitch?
Yeah, I think we really trust each other, and a lot of us have played with each other for a very long time, so we kind of know how each other plays, and I think with the experience we've gotten in the W League these last few years, we're playing with a lot of confidence and a lot of belief that we're good enough to be there, and we're good enough to push for a final spot.
Well, Dylan sort of touched on it there. Are you sort of starting to feel with how you girls are playing at the moment that this could be the year you finally break that final duck?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's been a long time in the making. We've got a really big core group of girls who've been playing together for a really long time, like Dylan was just saying. So I think it's the best time than ever for us to really make those finals. We're no longer teenagers just kind of playing. We're all in our 20s, and we're really trying to show the league that we're meant to be there. We're meant to be in those finals.
A little bit of connection on the weekend, involving yourself
yes.
and a teammate.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, me and Chelsea Dorber got the goal of the week, which is a really great thing. We played together in the NPL, so obviously that chemistry is there all year. And I think that just showed that I knew where she was without even looking, and that's what the chemistry we have on the field, which is good.
You've been around the team for a few years, a couple of stints. How is this team different to ones gone by?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we're a core group of South Australian girls. It's not bringing in people from interstate or internationals to make the team. We bring the internationals in to help us core girls, not to make the full team, and that really shows on the field because we've been playing together just for so long.
What about the crowd? What sort of crowds have you played a bit of college football? What sort of crowds have you played in front of?
Yeah, pretty big crowds, and I think the biggest thing at what to do at Coopers is that atmosphere, and that really helps us. Western Sydney, who we're playing, it's a tough game. We drew with them last time, and I think if we were in front of our home crowd, that would have pushed us over the edge to get that win. So we really want our fans and members to come out and support us to help us get that win, help us get into the finals. Yeah, a couple of times. I played in the cup final here in the NPL, but I've never actually played for Adelaide United in Coopers before, so it'll be my first time.
Emily, had the but how exciting is it for you? You've been involved with the W League setup for a long time. How exciting is it that you're going to have such a big crowd here at home?
Yeah, obviously it's going to be very exciting. We're looking to push for a record crowd at this game, and to have it at Coopers is amazing. I mean, this is, the home of Adelaide United, so I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to play at Coopers once again for United.
You've been in pretty sensational form so far this season. You've been involved in the Matildas setup before. Are you sort of thinking with the way you're playing so far this year, with the World Cup in mind in a couple of years' time, that you're starting to knock on the door for Matilda selection?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in the past I've been fortunate to, represent Australia Young Matildas, and even at the senior level to make my debut. I'm just happy with how I'm going this season, and whatever happens will happen. If I get the opportunity, that would be amazing. It's such an honour to represent your country, so if the chance comes by, I'll take it.
Why is it that you've been in such good form and been able to hit the score sheet with some important goals this year?
I think together as a team, I think it's a lot of credit to my teammates who I'm playing with. You're only as good as those that you play next to, so credit to them. I put in a lot of hard work over the off season, so during the local WNPL season, working hard on and off the pitch. So I think it's all just coming together for me now.
Tell us about playing with those teammates. The girls have touched on it, but you've been here enough to see some down years with Adelaide United. How different does it feel for you this year?
Yeah, absolutely. Majority of our seasons that we've had in the past, we've been trying to get off the bottom of the ladder. So this year it's a lot different for us. We've been together, for a few years, these local girls. So, it's all coming together now.
Why do you think? Yeah, is it the continuity? Why is it that this year is different when the squad really on paper isn't too different to ones gone by?
I think we've been playing together. In the off season. I think it's all just coming together. That continuity. I think that's all it is.
It's finals. Finals. Is that something that? I mean, how long have you been thinking about playing finals for Adelaide United?
I think since I started. So this is my 8th playing season now. So finals has always been in the back of my mind, and I think this season here we've got the perfect opportunity to finally make history for the club and play in finals.
Nice the other girls, but big crowds. Have you ever played in front of many big crowds?
Young Matildas, I was fortunate enough to play in front of a crowd of 22,000, I think. So, it just creates that extra atmosphere for the game, and it just makes it a little bit more exciting. So, hopefully for this game, we can break the attendance record and have the crowd there behind us.